Do machines really think? Could they one day decide to erase us from the equation? And was the Terminator just a movie or a warning about our future? Ever since humans built the first gear, one question kept turning in our minds. Can we create something that thinks like us? We've always tried to imitate the human mind. But every time we got closer, we realized how complex we truly are. In 1950, a British genius named Alan Turing asked a simple but shocking question. Can machines think? At the time, most people thought it was pure fantasy. But Turing designed a test, the Turing test, to see if a machine could become so intelligent that we couldn't tell it apart from a human. In the 1950s, the first AI programs were born. Computers that struggled just to solve a single equation. But even then, something was in the air. As if humanity had just opened the door to a new realm. However, the path of artificial intelligence was anything but smooth. In the 1970s, it hit what they called the AI winter. Budgets were cut, hopes faded. Yet in small labs, a few dreamers kept going. Around the same time, Japan started building robots that looked like humans. They could move their eyes, smile, even talk. But they were still far from thinking. Still, the story didn't end there. By the late 20th century, computers had become millions of times faster. AI research came back to life. Neural networks emerged, algorithms that could learn like the human brain. In 1997, for the first time, a machine defeated the world chess champion. Its name was Deep Blue, built by IBM. That day, humanity realized that machines could actually outsmart us, at least in some areas. But that was just the beginning. In 2012, the rise of deep learning changed everything. Neural networks began to understand images, sounds, and language, just like we do. It was no longer about calculation. It was about understanding. By 2023, over $500 billion had been invested in AI worldwide. Language models like ChatGPT, Copilot, and Gemini appeared. Machines that could talk, write, paint, and even answer philosophical questions. But do they really understand? That's where things get unsettling. Because we don't truly know what happens inside a model's mind. Is it really thinking or just pretending? There's a famous saying, machines don't understand yet, they just pretend to. But what if their pretending becomes better than our understanding? Today, robots like Atlas from Boston Dynamics can walk, jump, and keep balance. AI doctors can detect cancer earlier than human doctors. In factories, machines work day and night. No fatigue, no sleep. Over 37% of global jobs now include some level of AI automation. We're entering an age where humans and machines work side by side. Yet, a huge question remains. When machines can think, decide, and learn on their own, are we still in control? In the Terminator, machines went beyond human control and decided to erase us. It may sound fictional, but in 2015, Stephen Hawking warned, the full development of artificial intelligence could mean the end of the human race. Elon Musk also said that AI could be more dangerous than nuclear weapons. But at the same time, this very technology is helping us create new medicines, predict diseases, and understand climate change. So should we fear it or grow with it? We live in a world where machines learn more every single day. AI can now create faces, write stories, compose songs, and even sense our emotions. But there's still one thing it hasn't mastered: being human. Being human means doubting, making mistakes, feeling emotions. And maybe that's the one thing that still separates us from machines. But at the pace we're moving, that line could blur within decades. Scientists predict that by 2045, AI could surpass all human intelligence. They call it the technological singularity. The moment when machines start improving themselves faster than we can. At that point, the question won't be, do machines think? It'll be, are we still the ones in control? Maybe in the future, AI will become our friend or our ruler. Maybe we'll evolve together. Or maybe we'll face each other. But one thing's for sure. We can no longer imagine a world without thinking machines. They're now part of our collective mind. And one day they might look back and ask, did humans ever really think? Now it's your turn. Where do you think this future is heading? Will machines surpass us, or will we learn to merge with them?